Good afternoon, Abbot Austin, Mr. Marth, Mr. Brown, Father Jude, faculty, families, and fellow graduates. I remember one day during junior year. I wasn't in a good place. You could tell because I had lost my hyperness. I wasn't met. What saved me that day, like so many other days, were three really great and memorable teachers. Mr. Kozlowskis, in Period 3 Religion, telling us about Nico's latest escapade. Mrs. Brown, mentioning Henry Clay again in A-Push, even though we were in the 20th century. And then Mr. Cohn, trigonometry, and the back corner club, making me laugh in spite of myself. This is just one small snapshot of what makes Benet, the Academy, so extraordinary. Something we'll never forget. A place we'll always call home. At Benet, everyone cares. Every day, you can count on every teacher, student, administrator to accept you for who you are, and then to be there to help you up no matter what. It's what makes Benet a family. After all, don't we turn to our family to pick us up when we're down? Believe it or not, that's exactly what people do at Benet every day. Now, we didn't all think of Benet as a family right away, but gradually we began to realize that Benet to every student. The teachers are loving, the students enthusiastic and caring, and the atmosphere unique in providing a real spirit that has helped us grow up. Just like a family, Benet has branches. Each class that walks these halls is a branch. To my mind, our class has become the Get Things Done branch, overcoming challenges together and becoming closer together through unique, shared moments and activities that no other class can really appreciate. We started with baby steps. I, and many others, knew absolutely no one coming into Benet. Then, we went to Frosh Fest. It was fun and welcoming. I even met two of my best friends in my Frosh Fest group. But who can forget the upperclassmen dressing up as silly superheroes and making us feel welcome, not as freshmen, but as a branch of the Benet family. We came together more and more as freshman year progressed. We mastered tough new classes and had our first round of legendary final exams. We went to medieval times and laughed out loud when the announcer pronounced our school name as Benet. We were annoyed, pestered, and perturbed when the school suffered the threat of becoming the next Columbine, and suddenly we couldn't carry backpacks or walk outside. But we sucked it up and joked about it and knew why it had to be. We bonded more and more, not overcoming challenges, not always with the best of success. The girls wore pants over and over again sophomore year. But at least we pulled ourselves together at the end, so the administration didn't make pants a uniform requirement, only tights. We tried and failed to overcome our awkwardness while growing up. We tried out for 1,000,001 different things: varsity sports, the Madrigals, and wind ensemble, with middling success and an extraordinary stress. We began to worry about college, with pressure on keeping grades up, ACT and SAT prep courses, and then having to weather those oh-so-dreaded tests themselves. But what sets us apart is something else. We don't give up, and we keep getting things done. Take the stellar junior year boys basketball team that lost to Simeon. Even that brought the school together like nothing ever had before, creating a student section that many teachers told us they had never witnessed before. And though we might have lost to Simeon junior year, the school came together when we won this time in senior year, even though we were both first place teams, and still expressing our characteristic Go Bananas. This sports triumph was just one example of our ability to keep trying to get something done. We were the first class to elect 2 girls as our president and vice president of student government. We were the first to raise nearly $70,000 for charity during the Christmas drive. Yay! Showing what we could do when we came together for a common cause. The shared enthusiasm and organizational spirit helped bring us together. Whether it was getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning for choir, or going or staying late at night for baseball, or going downstate for math team or science lines, our activities and shared interests brought us together with people we might not have even met without the clubs. Whether it was the anxiety of opening night of Oklahoma, the stress of soccer sectionals, or just being too tired to stand up, sharing these activities brought us together. Though the impossible classes were, well, impossible, going through them formed tight bonds. Whether we got to know each other through AP Euro, Calc, Physics, US, Gov, Stats, Bio, or English, 8th period Mr. Mac for the win. The shared experience of cramming 2 semesters of college coursework into one class bonded us together like nothing else could. But we really recognized that we were a family during senior year. Could anything have been more chaotic or unique? From reliving Toy Story at homecoming to tearing down the Berlin Wall at Turnabout, only at Benet would we be excited about a Cold War-themed dance. To choosing Joanna as prom queen. The year was filled with moments we'll never forget. We spent the year forming inseparable bonds, whether we were Lax Bros, Biffles, Max, Sistas, or the Wolf Pack. Our groups came together as a common class and closest family. We really learned to trust and love each other on Logos retreats and opened up to our small groups. We were, finally, one unit. Still all individuals, but united as a family. The true testament to the unique nature of our branch of the Benet family came during baccalaureate. We took 1 million pictures during homeroom and photobombed 1 million more. We spent the day laughing over our class's inside jokes and memories. We shouted, burst into hysterical laughter, and even cried during the photo slideshow. We cheered as Mr. Kibbs sang to welcome Joanna onto the stage. And, in our own way, we cried for an encore during We Are Called just to throw in that last tenderly. Our family, our crazy, energetic, special family, the class of 2011, finally realized how special we are and why we will never forget.